hello, divine ones. Welcome. Today, the guides are going to be sharing a very special message, and they're calling this abundance codes. Yokoroso chiakarasachkara, or abundance frequency. Ikinasachkara, dear ones. What is a code? Yokoroso chikarasa, sure, one could say a code is symbols. Yokoroso chikarasa, sounds. Yokoroso chikariakarasa chikarasa, code is something to be unlocked. Iakarasa chikarasa. And iokorasa, we would say that code is a frequency. Ayokoroso chikiakarasa, to be known. Iakanasi kirasa, in some ways you could call it unlocked. Ibroktoso kianakarasa, but more accurately, we would say it is being realized. Iokoroso chikarasa, and is being known. Ikianasakarasa, because it goes beyond concepts, and it goes beyond this idea that iokorasa chikara, code is something to be like cracked, and something to be intellectually known. It is far beyond this. Even language is something that you have tried to intellectually understand, right? No, it's how you navigate a time-space reality is through language, but this won't always be the case. You are moving now, and this is why we say that now is the time that all of this changes. Because now is the only time. As you know, time. Where there is no time, but you have an idea, an agreement to this reality that is bound to time. As you know, time. Now is that time that you realize, humanity realizes. Its abundance, its truth, and its power and its abilities. Now you are striving and struggling. Some have more than others, and you wish to manifest abundance. And this thought process puts in the mixture this idea of lack, because you must lack it if you are trying to manifest it. You do not have it, you want it, or you have it, but you want more of it. And you, like within you, is all that you need. Let's crack this code, if you would. They're showing me a nut and like cracking it. Many layers. But when you crack the nut, and you see like the seed inside or the nut inside, it could sound like a walnut. You see this inside, and you think, finally, when I crack this nut, I'm going to know. And also when I crack this nut, I'm going to get the joy of eating the nut. This is like how humanity is, you see, like you think that you're going to get it, and then you're then what? You eat it and it's gone. And even though you eat it and it's gone, it keeps you striving for more or wanting for more. And we bring through abundance codes today without this attachment to a lack. Like this idea that you need something outside of what you are, because we wish to tell you or express to you that a necessity of this code today is that you have a realization first, like intellectually, and then beyond intellect, is that you realize the abundance that you are, in which you do not need to strive to get what you want, to have what you need, and strive no more. And that is like old news. That is like what you like a poverty mindset, and what you have collectively agreed to previously. And the time has come. Humanity is changing. The frequency is changing. The planet is changing. You are individually changing and like transforming. When they say changing, they're showing this to me as like a transformation, like a butterfly, like in a pod. Like a caterpillar turning to a butterfly. It was always the butterfly. This is what's happening now upon your earth. And when you're in the pod, a chrysalis. When you're in this, you're like crystallizing to be aligned to the crystalline grid. When you are in this state, it might be dark, but there is an inner wisdom in you, like there is in the caterpillar, that knows in the cocoon that that it must cocoon in this way to become the butterfly. There is like an internal wisdom. There is an internal wisdom inside of you in this exact same way. And when you see the times before you become darker, and dark, feels like you're in the cocoon, feels like you. Okay, there's several things here. One, you don't know where you're going. You feel cut off from like your wisdom, or guides, your guides or wisdom, and you see like a turmoil in the collective on the earth. It is for the purpose of the butterfly. But sometimes you might need to be in the dark. In here, what feels very dark is like the alchemization. What appears to be dark is the alchemy of the butterfly. And much work takes place in this darkness, what you would call like your pandemic, and things of this nature. Seem very dark, but fret not, dear ones. There is a divine alchemization taking place, even though you don't see it. And this is the gift that you have. There is a great opportunity here, because in all that you see happening before you, such as things like the pandemic and war, and other things as well that you find to be very challenging in your life, or challenging within the collective, challenging in your job, your relationships, all of it. As we've said before, it is the kindling for the fires of transformation. And this is a great gift, even though it doesn't seem that way, for you to go inwards, to know the truth of who you are and the truth of who and what all is. And in this, you see, this is an internal seeing. This isn't a sugarcoating. This isn't like the small self or the ego self. This springs forth a great love, a great joy, a great bliss, in which it allows you to see all in love and all in light. But you needed to be in what you would call dark, or to go through these times that seem challenging, and that these times will continue. And it might seem very overwhelming, and it might seem that, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm seeing here now. It might seem very overwhelming, and it might seem that you say things like you don't know how humanity can continue in this way. You might already be saying this, but you might also be saying this in the times to come. You might also be saying things like it's hopeless, you feel hopeless in a karasa, because it feels so dark and it feels so heavy, especially on top of what has already felt so dark and heavy. And there might come this time, and it's not like it's always this way, and this is what we wish to express, because there are these ups and downs, but when you are in these dark times, the times that are dark, and this is not a message of being afraid, please do not be afraid. This is to say that in these times of darkness, what feels very dark, what feels very heavy, what feels like giving up and hopeless, is this what life is now? Is this what this is? And they say no, but this is a part of the process. is like being in this cocoon, and it gives you the opportunity to cocoon, to go inwards, to take a time of great rest, to turn your internal resources inwards instead of outwards to the collective, instead of outwards to like connecting in with news and all of this, is to like a cocoon, is to draw all the energy back in, to be aligned to the crystalline grid, and to prepare to be fully aligned to the crystalline grid, and to, like, what they're showing me is to walk in this wisdom, to walk in this wisdom. I'm just going to check in for a little more here. To walk in this wisdom of the crystalline grid. As you walk, as you travel, as you be, you be crystal, pure, purity, crystal, purity, crystal clear, and energetically crystal, frequency crystal, on this grid, and to do this, you must come in where the alchemy takes place, and everything is an opportunity to alchemize all of what you would call challenge, what you would perceive to be chaos, what would you perceive to be hopeless, is opportunity to alchemize. Because at your core, you are like a pure light, or a pure frequency, of truth, and you are abundant. You are like what's the word here? Like it's overflowing of abundance. It's never ending, unlimited abundance. And this is what's important of this message today, is that you realize this, and that you have the mind of this going in is not the mind of the small self that goes, I want to manifest more money, and this kind of thing. Is like, I want to realize, no, this isn't even accurate. 1 minute, please. I know, without a doubt, that I am abundant, and I want to, no, I know that I can have this abundance through every pore, through me, what I call me, so that this abundance is through me, as like wired through me. It's like a hardwired through me, and is part of my energetic code. It's part of my energetic code. So this is part of your energetic code. So the mindset that you have, and I just want to double check so you're clear and I'm clear, and we're crystal clear, and they say yes, we're crystal clear, and you know, and this is your intention, and that you set, that you know, that you are abundant, overflowing with abundant, and you open freely to having this abundance, just spring forth through you, and like an unlimited fountain just continues to flow, and that which you give out with ease comes back to you with ease, and that's what you receive with ease, you give back out again. You never not have to worry. You never need to worry, because it always like an eternal spring, comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes, and you're never afraid that it goes, because you know it always comes, because it cannot not come to double negative, because it is you. And so the abundance codes, and this frequency of abundance, the intention is that you know it already is existing as you, flowing through you. It is you, and so it is. Okay, let's go. Inikiatoru kotosi, anesikiata karasata korosa chikirata kerese kerese kerasata korose bekasa, anesikerasata korosa kerese kerese kerese, ayana korosa kitasari kerasata karasata karasa. And some of you might say karasa like open to receive, and instead of this we say inasakarasa open to know inikiana sakarasa what is already so. Iniata kasene chikiarata kosene karasata kenasakarata korasa karasakate konosa kitesi anakira sakarata abundance codes. Ibarakte se inikarasoto chukarbate se adisukuto. Anakia by su sukri briktiana takar susishi. Anatikarasoto chubrakte and a sekiana tokoroso and a shimo anakini anatasho. Nikti wana showekte and asquete shine maktasha latin koto shimin tactic shikarapatak secreto se nakata secreto anakasakataka You are an eternal being, anatokiana takarasa takuraso, that is eternally abundant. Yokuti shkratakuti anasaya kuso tinganatakono shineatakrototo. They're coming to your heart chakra now. Inetakorosoto with this code. Yakata tukuchabatata say Anasi, tikarasa, the heart is what has the knowing. Iata karasa, this knowing, ianato kinasa karata, internal knowing, ianatata karasa resides in the heart. Anakana so tikanasa takarata, tasha nakarakatisinoa nanasa. Ene kina sanokona ni si atai okone pechkabata se Anatakase takarota kenene shenakana shakitine do chubakta tekasa hasana saso anatikashkurta sukte tachinamakato so de brakte sene anaso. Suerikite shiniwai, ashiniwai, noktene, shbretene, watese, awatesene weke ala, lara shibudokto mi anatashi ala, nikshi amakto shi ala la sha. Ebeke shene meatasha, o makatasi asa, sani kiama kata so kia pakate sene kiama kata site chikarasa tekereta sukarabata teskatasakasa. It's like they're erasing the memory of sakarasa lack. Ini koro so chikarata site karasuta chikarata sekere sekere Anishiana tai su shu ni tikina shu husene asish na sa sa sa. Okay, hanasai kinesai chukuna sakara, dear ones, ianata kanasea takarasa. Abundance iakarasa is your name. Ikianasa chukoroso. If you had a name, ayasakarasa, it would be abundance. Iakarasa, and then we say it would be free. Sakarasa chukorote kinese chikere. It would be peace. It would be love. It would be joy. It would be bliss. Iakarasa, these are your true names. Iakarasa chikarasa. Really, you go beyond name. Iokoroso chikara to no name. Iakarasa takarasa. However, inisia koroso chikarasa. If you were thinking about like your name, and all the identification with yourself, instead, more accurate to be rather than this is my name and I'm the one that is like this or like that. They say, my name is abundance. My name is bliss. And they're like joking, but they're saying like really, this is how divine you are. Inisio koro so. Thank you. Anisia takarasa chikoro tikarasa chikarasa karasa sa. And they say we love you. Anisio takarasa jakarasa. Akasa shikarasa ta sa. Okay, thank you so much to the guides for sharing in this energy transmission today. And thank you so much for sharing in this with us. And as always, we're sending you so much love. Thank you.